What up? Alright, got some information going and some updates. Let's see, starting off, let's go with stability in your tank, right? As reef keepers or saltwater tank keepers, whatever, fish only with live rock, we're told stability is key. That being said, I mean, it's good to have stability in your tank with all the different levels, but specifically we're going to talk about specific gravity, the salinity in your tank. From experimenting with all this stuff and some of the water that I've collected, basically when the tide's coming in, well, see, the water that I got, I collected from the bay. So when the water's coming in, you have a different salinity level. Or let me rephrase that. There's a tide. Okay, tide comes in, tide goes out every day. Sometimes twice a day. Anyways, so when the tide's coming in, you have a larger amount of salt in the water than you do when the tide's going out. And all the critters and the creatures that are living in the bay, I've witnessed urchins, all kinds of invertebrates, all those. They withstand this transition from like 1.028 specific gravity to like 1.024. Like, that's on a daily basis. So that's something interesting that I've been able to find out while doing all these experiments with the tank and whatever. So that's something to look into, something to keep in mind. Like, salinity levels are not incredibly crucial. What else is new? Oh yeah, the other day I saw some sponge out there, man, and some type of anemone. So that's something I'm looking forward to collecting one of these days. That's on the Gulf side though, so it's a little bit more difficult to get to. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, check it out. Things in your tank, such as pumps, heaters, and stuff like that, they short out. They get water in them and they leak a portion of electricity into the water. The reason I know this is I've had two instances where this has happened: a heater and a pump. If you have a cut on your finger or your hand or something, stick it in that tank. That'll tell you if you have a short or anything in the tank. It will shock you. It's not a painful shock or anything. It's like a startling shock. So with this tank, earlier I was doing a water change. That's why it's kind of dirty looking. But stuck my hand in there, and the cut on my hand tells me that, you know, something's shorting. And that would be the pump that I had on the right side of the tank. I checked the plug, or I pulled the plug, stuck my hand back in there, and I didn't have a shock anymore. So I knew that that's what was causing the short, the electricity in the tank. So that's a good indicator. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're just going with the left pump over there. I believe that's a Fluval 3 Plus or something like that. Really awesome pump. It's really old, and it's doing a real good job of circulating the tank. That's about it, guys. Oh yeah, I'm testing out some of the water that I collected. I'm gonna wait about a week. Maybe I'll do it next Saturday or next Sunday. I'll test the water again that I collected. I'm gonna let it sit in my carport in the sun and all that time, and see if I have any die-off of some kind of plankton or some kind of critters that are living in that water when I collected it. That way I'll figure out whether I can collect a bunch of water at one time and have it stored, and later on I can do water changes or whatever, what have you with it. I'm hoping that that's the case. I'll be able to just collect it, let it sit in the carport or wherever I can forever, how long, until I need to do a water change or some kind of emergency or something like that. But that's the updates. One love, y'all.